Fabrizio Romano confirms Liverpool's Alexander Isak push as Chelsea fume over Rio Ngumoha. LOS Fabrizio Romano has just confirmed some groundbreaking news about Alexander Isak's transfer to Liverpool, adding yet another chapter to what has become one of the most closely watched sagas of the summer window. This could well prove to be the Reds' biggest signing of the transfer period. Liverpool fans across the globe are already on edge, waiting for developments, with many urging the club to push hard for the 24-year-old striker who lit up the Premier League last season. Chelsea, meanwhile, have been left frustrated after losing promising youngster Rio Ngumoha to Liverpool last summer. The 16-year-old winger, who made his senior debut for the Reds last season against Accrington Stanley in the FA Cup, has recently grabbed the spotlight once more with a brilliant solo goal in Liverpool's preseason doubleheader against Athletic Bilbao. Journalist Graham Bailey, speaking to TBR Football, revealed that Chelsea were shocked and annoyed by Ngumoha's decision to leave West London for Anfield. Chelsea know how good Ngumoha is. They were annoyed to lose him. It was a real frustration for them to see him walk away, Bailey said. They know losing players is part and parcel of the academy system. Now you just have to make sure you have more wins than losses. However, within football, Ngumoha was a name that everyone knew about. He had offers from everywhere, but Chelsea were shocked that he left. Despite their annoyance, Chelsea acknowledged that Ngumoha's rise at Liverpool is no surprise. Impressing regularly at Anfield, their frustration remains, but his success has not shocked anyone at Stamford Bridge. London-born Ngumoha has even attracted praise from former Chelsea captain John Terry, who described him as a top player and tipped him for future stardom. The youngster is certainly one to watch as he continues to develop under Arne Slot's watchful eye. According to Fabrizio Romano, Liverpool have a fresh bid ready to submit for Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak, but only if the Magpies show a willingness to negotiate. The Premier League champions saw their opening offer of £110 million swiftly rejected by Newcastle. Liverpool have since stepped back from active talks and will not proceed unless the Tyneside club signals an openness to a deal. Newcastle's initial plan was to secure a replacement in RB Leipzig striker Benjamin Zacco after Isak expressed his desire to leave. However, with Zacco now choosing Manchester United over Newcastle, the future of Isak's transfer remains uncertain. Transfer expert David Ornstein believes that Isak's decision will not derail Liverpool's hopes of signing Isak. I don't want to put firm judgment on how this will play out, but as things stand, I don't think the Zacco deal not happening suddenly collapses Isak's departure, Ornstein said. By the time the window shuts on September 1st, there is a very good chance Isak will have departed, and his preference is to join Liverpool. Widely regarded as one of the world's top strikers, Isak scored 27 goals in 42 appearances last season, a tally that has made him one of the most sought-after forwards in Europe. It's no surprise Newcastle are reluctant to lose their star man. Yet his determination to leave could ultimately dictate the outcome. Romano has echoed Ornstein's optimism, stating that Liverpool's focus on Isak remains intact despite recent links to PSG's Bradley Barcola. In a tweet, Romano wrote, "Liverpool maintain their focus on Alexander Isak for the final weeks of the summer window. New proposal ready to be submitted if Newcastle open doors to the move." The Swedish striker's stance is clear. He does not want to stay at Newcastle, and his ambition is to join Liverpool this summer. Liverpool have already spent approximately £260 million, bringing in Milos Kerk, Hugo Ekitike, Florian Wirtz, and Jeremy Frimpong, making them Europe's biggest spenders so far. Despite the heavy investment, they remain active in the market and have funds to reinvest as Darwin Núñez prepares to follow Luis Diaz and Uriel Quansah out of the club. On the defensive front, Liverpool are keeping a close eye on Parma centre-back Giovanni Leone as they seek reinforcements. Journalist Florian Plettenberg reports that while the Reds' primary focus remains Crystal Palace's Mark Guéhi, Lione has emerged as a strong alternative. Nothing concrete has yet materialized. But Liverpool's interest in Lione is directly linked to recent squad changes. Jurgen Quansah has been sold to Bayer Leverkusen, and Ibrahima Konate is entering the final year of his contract. The club is determined to avoid losing Konate to Real Madrid on a free transfer and intends to offer him a new deal, with Virgil van Dijk approaching the twilight of his career. Liverpool are planning ahead by identifying a long-term successor. Lione made his breakthrough at Parma in Serie A last season, winning 63% of his aerial duels and 59% of his ground duels in 17 appearances. His disciplined defending, strong physical presence, and ability to carry the ball out from the back have drawn praise. As has his 6 feet 5 inches frame, which adds a significant aerial advantage. Both AC Milan and Inter Milan are monitoring his progress, so Liverpool may need to act quickly to secure his signature. Meanwhile, Liverpool's search for attacking reinforcements continues. Alongside Isak, PSG winger Bradley Barcola is another name high on the list. Journalist Fabrizio Romano has confirmed Liverpool's interest in the Frenchman, who is also being scouted by Manchester City, one of Europe's most exciting wingers, is seen as an ideal replacement for Luis Diaz should the Colombian depart Anfield. His standout displays in last season's Champions League, especially in PSG's 4-2 victory over Manchester City, underlined his ability to impact big games. Barcola caused particular trouble for City's Matheus Nunes, who was deployed as an emergency right-back on the night, repeatedly beating him with pace and skill. He set up Ousmane Dembele's goal with a brilliant run and assist, before scoring the equalizer himself with a composed finish past Ederson. Former France striker Olivier Giroud praised Barcola's intelligence and decision-making, describing him as a player capable of changing the course of a game. Statistically, Barcola's output last season was remarkable: 21 goals and 19 assists across all competitions. A potential front line of Barcola, Hugo Ekitike, and Mohamed Salah would arguably be one of the most dangerous attacking trios in Europe, capable of challenging any defense. Unless Pep Guardiola can work his usual magic with Manchester City, Arne Slot's Liverpool could well be favourites to defend their Premier League crown. Barcola's performance metrics against Manchester City further highlight why the reigning champions should be wary. In that Champions League clash at the Parc des Princes, he scored and assisted, completed 50% of his dribbles, delivered 2 key passes, and created a major chance. For Guardiola, keeping City ahead in the title race will require neutralizing threats like Barcola. If he makes the move to Anfield, Liverpool's transfer window is already the talk of Europe. And with the Isak deal still alive, the potential arrival of Barcola and defensive reinforcements in the works, the final weeks of the summer could define the club's trajectory for years to come. Fans will be glued to every update from Romano, Ornstein, and other insiders as the window edges toward its conclusion and as Liverpool look to complete a summer of spending that could reshape the squad for another title charge.